Wow, this looks good. So maybe we can type all employee. I am happy to announce birthday event for Mr. Tom on 5th May 2021, and then I'm going to paste some message. All right. And let's say this particular invitation going to expire on 6th of May. So I can say this particular event is going to expire on 6th of May. Click save now. All right. Just click one more. Create one more. New joinee, Mr. Paul. Right. All perfect now. We have done that. And let's click the task. So go back to site content again. Yeah, IBM task. And let's create only 3 task list. What is that? The first one, install SharePoint. Say start date. End date. Assign to Mr. Don. Just type Don. Yeah. Click show more. Zero. Scroll down. We have no precedence as of now because this is the first task itself. Priority high. Task status in progress. Beautiful. You click save now. One more. Install SQL. Start it. HRD. Assign this task to HRD. Yeah, I think it's taken. Oh. HRD. So more. And now in a precedence, I say that SQL can only install when SharePoint install first. So click add. All right, scroll down. Just say that started in progress. Very good. Click save. So your timeline is now going to go in this way. All right, all perfect now. Just last one, which is called board. Click board, new discussion. Work from home, right or wrong? Anything? Like work from home? Right? Looks good. Now go and insert all these three apps into your page. So go to your site content because your page is still not visible. Click the site content, click site pages, which is last one. You're not able to? One second. Click demo. Now edit the page. All right. So click on second column and then go to insert, add the app. Not here, not here. Below. You can see that. Scroll down. Yes. Click on second column. Select the second column. All right. Now go and insert app number 1, which is task. Click app part. Yes. Click task. I think IBM task. Yeah. All right. Click add. Very good. Scroll down. Let's see. Yes. Now, on this, before that, add another app. Dun-dun. Very good. Last one, the third app. You have to select the last one. The last, yeah, exactly. All right. I think it looks good. Click save. I think you have to copy the URL. Then click edit link. Add the link. Press sign. Just say demo. Put it inside the address. Click OK. Wonderful. Click. And now drag and drop to within IBM because this is a page. Something goes wrong, I think. Cross that one. Yeah. Click another one. I think it's not. Let me do that for you. Okay, hold on. I'm going to click this one. My goodness, I also not able to do. I'm also not able to do. All right, leave it here. So how it will look like? It is going to have my board, my IBM task, my announcement. We basically leverage different ways to add certain capability within my SharePoint. Someone has already developed this all by it. They already developed a slideshow. They already developed a board. They already developed the task, and they have an announcement. But it is not limited to. If I want certain other feature, which is not at all available to me as an app, then what should I do? Then SharePoint say that do not worry. If you are using an something which you need to do with SharePoint, but you find it out, it's not available as an app, then you can ask your developer to develop that app. And when you have an app, then this app you can add into your application. So it means that I, as a site administrator, it is I can decide that does my SharePoint already have an app? If SharePoint does not have an app, then I can ask my developer to provide me an app. App is different from scripting. So what is the difference between a script and an app? For example, I use WhatsApp. This is my WhatsApp. WhatsApp written in which language, I do not know. I have no code of WhatsApp. But I can simply install WhatsApp from where? From my Apple Store. So I can go to Apple Store or a Google Store and I can go and download this app. But in which language it is written? I have no clue. This is the first way of using the app. You put it into the store and use that one. Option number 2, ask your developer to develop an app. And then within a SharePoint, you have an app infrastructure or an app portal, you can say. In app portal, you upload your app. For example, my developer develop an app, for example, this discussion forum. Now I want to use this app. So what is the first thing? I have to install or I have to upload this app or publish this app into my app store. So your SharePoint also give you a store facility like an app store, like an Google Store. Same way, it also have a feature which is called an app store. And that feature from where you have to enable? Again, service app. So there is a specific service app for application. where developer can publish their app, and that app you can use within a SharePoint. So sometimes when you go to any other organization where they might be using SharePoint, you surprised that they have certain app which you do not never see in your SharePoint, just because that customer might have developed that app, and that app is developed by their developer, and this app they use and publish it within SharePoint infrastructure. So it means that when I say SharePoint, it is so much flexible. It gives you all the feature which is out of the box. Out of the box means which is already available within SharePoint. But do not disappoint. If you need certain other functionality, like what you did, we have so many other functionality which we have inbuilt here. For example, when I go to software and I click back up, I'm able to see that you have a weather forecast. My goodness, this feature is not available in SharePoint at all. I'm able to see that you use a clock. This clock feature is also not available in a SharePoint. So it means that SharePoint is flexible, and they say that you can use outside script also. You can create and publish your app in a SharePoint infrastructure, and you can do all sort of things which you are looking for. SharePoint is not hard coded. SharePoint is not hard coded, and it say that when it is not hard coded, then you can use that one. You can increase your flexibility, right? You can do something which someone might be required here, to publish an app, to define an app. Correct now? So it means that SharePoint is not limiting you to do any kind of a feature which you wants to leverage inside your own portal. You have everything which you can do that. You can enable the feature through which you can create or deploy multiple app multiple app into your SharePoint by programmatically, or you can also use an app catalog feature. App catalog feature is something which is going to give you an option to publish your app, and then you can use that app within your SharePoint. So it means that it is not limited. It said that if I want to work on, then I can use all this feature here. So let's say for an example, I say that I want to have my app service. I want to create my app catalog, or I want to have some other kind of a feature which I want to. So let's say I come to my SharePoint, I go to my admin portal, and again in a central administration site, I will go to an application management, go to my service application. Now in a service application, when I click new, it is going to give me a feature called app management service. So let's have a quick break of 5 minutes. We will come back and then we will see how this app management service feature work. All right. One more break for you. Refresh. What is that? Google. Oh, okay. Right, I'm back. Yes. Now let's install an app management service. Just to review how it will look like and how we can add an additional app in a SharePoint. Click App Management Service, which is again a service in Microsoft SharePoint. Give it a name, for example, a demo app. All right, so it is going to use same. Just remove the space between a demo and an app. Yes, scroll down. Everything looks perfect. Now let's use existing application pool. Select the first one. Everything is all perfect. Click OK. So now we are installing a service application for my app management. To enable the feature so that when my developer develop this app can be visible to me. All right. So it said that your app management service has been installed now, and this name is demo app. So once we have this app service application installed, I can go to a feature which is called an app. Let's click this feature and see what it is going to ask. Click this app, which is part of your central administration. No, below on the left hand side, extreme last, third one. Below security, you have upgrade. Below upgrade, you have a general application setting, and below that, you have an app. Yeah. Below that, you have an apps. Now, this is the place through which we can manage additional app in SharePoint. Most of the organization, when you go, you found that they were using or they are using certain apps which is not at all available in SharePoint by default. So what the first option? Purchase the app. Click purchase an apps. So say that currently your purchase app permission are turned off. Anyhow, let's see what all apps is available now. Scroll down. Now, what is this called? SharePoint store. Now you have a lot many apps which you can purchase. Certain something is free, something which you can buy. Free in the sense for one week. Some give you 1 week, some give you 2 weeks, some give you 1 month trial period. After that, they will say that you have to buy this app. Now look at that, how many apps we have. It's a too much. So Microsoft is going to provide me multiple apps through its partner. I'm interested in apps which might be related to a business, or I want to have an app which is related to my IT and admin. I want to related my app which is related to an education or a sales and a marketing. So on in SharePoint, you have an option. You can explore the marketplace and then you can take a decision whether any app is beneficial for your organization. Maybe you need this functionality which is not at all available for you. So let's say, for example, this is one of the specific app. When you like that, maybe you can click and it is going to take you to the page which is a specific to this a special application. And then it is going to say that how you are going to get that. But currently at my tenant level, purchase of the app has been disabled. If I enable it, you as a SharePoint administrator, you can purchase this app. Just use your credit card or use your organization information, make an agreement, app will be available to you in your SharePoint to use. So 60% of SharePoint sites, 60%, 60% SharePoint sites use or build with additional app. And many times when we as a person not aware, we say, wow, how you can build that? Where you get this one? No, it is available for you also. Because that person, when he create a SharePoint site, he might buy this app, or he can ask his developer to develop this app. And that is the reason why we can see this application in my SharePoint. So this is not wonder. This is something which SharePoint give you. They say that you have an option to use an app which is available by default in a SharePoint to consume, or you have an option to develop your app, upload the app into app portal, and that app is visible to you in your own site to use that. Or you can take a decision, discuss with the management. If they are okay, you can purchase the app. Instead of wasting our time to develop an app, put our energy to develop an app, maybe we can buy an app from SharePoint app store, and that is too in a very cheap price, $5, $7, $9, and that's it. Very few app which is go beyond $50. So most of the SharePoint site in most of the customer who is using SharePoint very heavily, you found that they have lot of options to customize their SharePoint. They use a web part. They use embed code. They use web part as a widget or a script editor. They also use an store to purchase an app or to deploy the app which is developed by SharePoint developer. And then this app is going to build your SharePoint site wonderfully. So it means that something which is available in a SharePoint, but many things is not available in a SharePoint because it's a very lightweight application. It does not have so many things in it, but it also open their interface. They give you a flexibility to use something which is out of the SharePoint. You can link any script. You can convert your script into app and then make the app available using SharePoint store to a user. Or you can take a decision to purchase this app. No matter what, SharePoint, what I find that it is something which give lot of power and flexibility for company to build application around SharePoint itself. They do not need anything else. You can just build your app, create a wonderful SharePoint site, and many site I have seen that which is similar to website. Sometimes I also confused that it is a SharePoint site or it is a web site, because I found it's almost similar between me and a SharePoint. So what is the first thing you have? You can have your own app. You can buy an app. What is the second thing we can do that? We can implement our own app as well. So how I can implement my own app? First, you have to create an app catalog. App catalog is something, a feature which is going to give you where you can upload your app, store your custom app. So let's create a new app catalog site. Just give it a name, demo site. You have to give a name. Yeah, let's type a name, demo site, give the URL, site, just type demo app. Then type who is the owner. It's SP admin. Scroll it down. No quota. All right. Go ahead and say okay. All right. You say that your app catalog is ready now. Click that URL. Below, yeah. Wow. Now look at that, what all option it is going to give you. Do you want to upload an app for a SharePoint? Click that one.